Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Mysterious JG. And I'm staving off those Sunday scaries by conquering Japan. So we're waiting to find out how the bond breaker ploy is going to go, and whether we're going to have an opening to attack Kurakawa Castle, which is the main castle of the Ashina clan, and one that I am jealously eyeing, much as you might eye a lemon drink. But we've also got other castles that we could be building hot new facilities at. They're working on an irrigation canal over here. This place has got various things. Gunnery tower, supply station, training grounds, irrigation canal. Get rid of that gunnery tower because I prefer just not to have low enough troop counts that I'm ever attacked. One of the things I've got to decide here, guys, is we've got our regional unity thing. Hokuriku. I could push towards unifying Hokuriku. It really depends on what Hokuriku actually is, as far as like, how would I figure that out? Hokuriku. What cities comprise Hokuriku? And I'm not seeing how to figure that out. View, province view, diplomacy view. Should have figured this out off screen if I was going to worry about it at all. Equipment, settlement, alias. Just trying to find anywhere that says, okay, region Hokuriku. That is in the Koshin region. Okay, so is Hokuriku everything in that blue border? No, everything in the blue border is what I currently hold. Is it? Yeah, the blue border is what I hold. I see that's as annoying because it zooms in. So that's also part of Hokuriku. Okay, it zooms back out again. All right. Are you part of Hokuriku? You are. Are you part of Hokuriku? Yes. Are you part of Hokuriku? Yes. I'm kind of surprised at how far south Hokuriku extends. Kinky. Alright, so the Asakura clan are mostly in Hokuriku. We have 12 more castles have to be taken. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to kind of assume it's 10, 11, with 12 being over here. Yeah, okay. So at least we know what Hokuriku is. So if I'm expanding over here against the... I mean, I could fight over here to get this castle because I've kind of got my heart set on it now. But if I want to do the... If I want to unify Hokuriku and find out what the reward for that is, I actually want to get this castle based on story. Probably grab this really strong castle from the Ashina. I don't necessarily want to move any further south than that. Maybe grab this and then start making peace with the Date. Let somebody else, maybe the Satake, swallow up what's left of the Ashina. And then start expanding this way. If I'm just trying to make things interesting while I wait for historical events to occur with the Hojo and Takeda. And the Imagawa down here. Eventually, they're supposed to form the Triple Jump Moonsault Alliance, as I keep calling it because I'm a goof. But, alright. I think I might have a long-term plan here, because at any point, everything could be overtaken by, you know what, the history events train is broken, I really want to play those out as best I can. It happened to us in the last Nobunaga's Ambition run of, was it Rise to Power? Is that what it's called? The one that I usually like, where I played as the Takeda, the first of the RTK games I played through 3 times. But yeah, in that one I played deep in as the Takeda, and then jumped in and started a new scenario, and had lost a bunch of places that we conquered on screen together because, you know, it's just what happened. But if that's the case, I think it's Ana Takatatsu who told us to go after Sakurabora Castle. That makes more sense now because, yeah, I could try to get the regional unity and see what that does. It's probably a huge prestige boost, for one thing. And there's no clan in the game that actually runs a whole region now. As usual, the Shimazu are doing pretty good down there in Kyushu. The Chosekabe usually end up running Shikoku after the Miyoshi clan gets put in its place. But those are plot events that deal with the Miyoshi, and that's going to be a minute. If the Kanto is one region, the Hojo might take over the Kanto. Yeah, the Kanto is one region. So the Hojo are meant to take over the Kanto eventually, but we'll see what happens. All right. Well, now that I've spent a third of a video messing around with that, let's zoom the cameras back in a bit more. This is already under construction, or it's being added. I think this town is big enough that we could afford to have one. I don't have any gold. I have no gold. Never mind. I stop dicking around and let time advance then. I guess I could get a...
It is my turn. We march. Follow my lead. Follow my lead. Everyone.
They don't have enough provisions. Otherwise, I would have them march. Just to... I want to go see the onsen for my health. But... do we have enough gold to do this? No. Excellent. All right, so hold that one. in reserve. Because I do actually want to march out of here and make it a tempting target for the Takeda, but actually it's a little early to be losing that. Ideally, I can hold it a little longer. Yama Castle, we might have to just leave be. Because I'm going to use... I always want to use Kenshin, because then I can actually control the battles. But if Kasugiyama marches along with, say, Yoita, Tochio, and Tsugawa, we should have more than enough troops to overwhelm Kurokawa. Any place else would just be a little gravy, although a little gravy might not be a bad idea. Masuyama Castle has added an irrigation canal. That's, So yeah, like... It's only level 1, but, oh well. At least it's getting the benefit of our pro-irrigation canal policies.
Superb.
We managed to bond breaker ploy. The Ashina clan and the Date clan are now at odds with each other, and we no longer provide reinforcements to each other. Excellent.
How would you have us proceed? Steel your legs. Move now. Soldiers, march.
It's a long march, though. It's going to take a minute. Oh, man. I'm going through the food really quickly. Let's see. Employ. My castle will have a pivotal role on the front lines. I know of Ronin was a capable fighter. Shall I have him come?
Could you spare a moment?
It's a great idea. It will be a success. Jaxus Baldo is going to hire someone. We're not allowed to know who.
Consider it taken care of.
It appears we have excellent natural hot springs here. Perhaps we ought to establish onsen facilities. Agreed. Do it. Ultra Bean will assist with setting this up.
Very well.
We learn of an incident concerning the Date and an incident concerning the Oda. Let's hear about them both. Teramune and Harumune. Tanamune Date, 14th head of the Date clan. After escaping imprisonment by his eldest son, Harumune, he rallied a force from the surrounding area to reclaim his seat as clan leader from his son. This family spat involved all of the Uwu region, lasting a number of years and eventually becoming known as the Tenman Revolt. However, marrying off his children to develop relationships with numerous forces, in addition to the length of the revolt, meant that Tanamune became estranged from the Date clan. No one profits in a long, pointless war. Weary from fighting, members from both within and without the Date clan moved towards trying to repair the relationship between father and son. With the shogun Yashitara Ashikaga arbitrating, the 6-year war between father and child came to a peaceful end.
This is most vexing.
If the shogun Yashitara judge it, then so be it. I shall give the clan to Harumune and retire, though it be not my wish.
It appears there's nothing for it.
Father, please do not continue your grumbling. There is no need to fight any longer. Dots. Dots. And so the Tenman Revolt came to an end, with dissatisfaction on both sides of the Date clan. Harumune remained the leader of the clan, leading it into a new future. T-Date clan is annihilated, and affiliated offers are added to Date clan. So the problem is, I think I knew food was stored at different cities, and I kind of lost track of what that food up at the top means. So now I need to be a lot more careful, because I'm marching, and every time you march, some of that gets used up. I recently learned of an incident concerning the Oda clan. Shall I report the details? Yes. Nobunaga in Kitsuno. Historical Kitsuno. In Owari, there was a powerful local clan known as the Ikoma. Their leader, the clan leader, Ayamune, was a merchant as well as a warrior, and many people came and went from his residence. With so many people from other provinces passing through, it was all the better for gathering information. The young lord of the Oda clan, Nobunaga, who was a lover of all things novel and possessed dreams of conquest beyond just Owari, often stayed at the Ikoma residence. But Nobunaga was not only after information, there was another reason for his frequent visits. My, how nice to see you, Master Saburo.
Yes, hello. Is there anyone interesting from outside Owari staying at the moment?
He's young Nobunaga. Get it? I'm afraid we haven't had many merchants coming recently. It's been ever so dull around here.
A shame. I hope I have the chance to speak with those from beyond our borders next time. So, is your daughter here?
Aha, is that what you're after today?
No, not exactly. But well, is she here or not?
She is, of course. Lord Oda is visiting. It would be rude not to greet him. Iemune Akoma had a number of daughters, but among them his second daughter was said to be particularly beautiful. She was one of the reasons for Nobunaga's visits.
Good day, young master. I see you've come to visit us again. I could not stay away, though I had to hide my face to stem the rumors surrounding my frequent visits. I tire of coming here from the castle. Won't you come with me?
Shame consumes me.
Shame consumes her.
You tease me. For a once-divorced woman like myself to join the young master, it would be unthinkable.
The girl returned home to her parents after her husband, a man of the Dota clan, died.
Besides, you will be wedding a Hime from Mino, are you not? Even the citizens of other provinces have heard these rumors.
Do they think so little of us?
I care not. Father decided everything about this marriage himself, all to court the people in Mino. I have no duty to go through with it.
Please do not say such things. I'm sure she is a beautiful woman.
I wonder, she is a daughter of a viper. There are rumors she was married once before, too.
Listen to this.
I know a bride decides by parents is still a bride, and it is a thing to be celebrated. But you are the only one I want by my side.
Young master. The young master plays it safe. This woman's real name is not known to us, but it is said she was known as Hitsuno. It is possible that Nobunaga, who had been having rendezvous with the woman before he even married his wife Nohime, gave her one of the kanji from his own childhood name, the ki in Kiposhi. Eventually, Nobunaga had 3 children with Kitsuno, including his eldest son. I guess Nobunaga's sexual awakening here. Nobunaga's rise to power was a rise in his pants. So Kitsuno and Nobunaga Oda get married. Okay, well, that's nice, I guess, for them. Honor Commendation. The results of Honor Commendation have been compiled. Some of them should be ready for increased dominion. Bestow dominion. You have a county with no landholder. Yes, why not give it to someone and task them with improving it? I mean, I'm aware, but I've also don't have enough, I just plain old don't have enough guys for everything. So who else has, I guess there's just one guy, Masakage Nagao. He's the wise. I could make him the wise. Oh, let's make him the
I'm in
wise.
your debt.
So he's an actual plot character who's done some good stuff for us, so that's nice.
I'm truly grateful.
He is truly grateful, you guys. Good news. Concerning the land surrounding Takanobu Hanma's Sawada Castle, 2 counties are available for assignment. Shall they be given to Takanobu Hanma? Oh.
Have my thanks.
Oh, I see what they're saying. Okay, so when I have places that, yeah, got it. All right, so if I have territories that... That's Nagamoto Jinbo. So if there's territories that aren't controlled by anyone else, I could give them to... Oh. So no one can improve that at all? Hmm. Go ahead and get a level 3 trading town going here. And try to let our cash pile back up.
How would you have us proceed? Let's seize the castle. Do not strain.
See, the mechanics for
We make to storm the castle.
the mechanics for food are confusing too, because I thought I just marched guys and
Take the castle down.
and the map is there really should be a better, but like should be a button to zoom in and out quickly without
I await your command.
maybe the 899 is the food in my main castle, because it went down when Shingen marched, or not Shingen, Kenshin, and I got all worried, and now I'm like, oh, maybe it's not working the way I thought it was at all. So we have a trading town level 2. I need to let my gold pile up. I've been spending a lot of cash recently. If I can get to the point where we're ready to attack Kurokawa castle in the next video, then I'll feel like I did good. But if the Date don't ride to its aid, they are in trouble. This is their main base, and they've got, like, nobody who's positioned to help them.
The 17th year of Tenma.
Wow.
The east is home to the Imagawa, and the north to the Saito.
Uh-huh. This is from the Oda clan's perspective.
Threatened by enemies on both sides, Owari's Nobuhide order scheduled a peace conference with his enemy, the Mino's Saito clan. Toshimasa Saito agreed to meet him.
Yeah, that Viper.
As proof of
Randy
his
Orton.
allegiance, Toshimasa arranged for his daughter Kicho to marry Nobuhide's eldest son.
Oh, these
Nobunaga.
shadowy figures back there, but we'll never see their faces for real, so...
The night before his daughter's wedding, Toshimasa sent her a single dagger as a parting gift.
It's like, oh, father, I can't believe you gave me a dagger. I've wanted one for so long.
His intention, should all go to plan, was for her to kill the rumored fool Nobunaga with this very blade. On their way to Nagoya Castle, where the groom awaited, the bridal party crossed the Mino-Owari border in high spirits.
We're so happy she's gonna go murder this guy.
The day before the festivities began, Kicho met Nobunaga for the first time. Upon seeing Nobunaga for the first time,
she was taken aback there, boy. How
just
noble he
as her
looked.
father said, Nobunaga was a fool.
He was wearing a giant clown's nose.
In fact, he was dramatically more foolish than she had imagined.
Yeah, we combined orange with purple in their outfit.
The notion that this strange man should boldly seek to tame the turbulent world they lived in had filled her with a desire to see such a feat with her own eyes.
She thought that would be peachy. Blimey, she said.
Now married to Nobunaga, Kicho found herself at a loss with her unconventional husband's violent ways.
Whoa, he was like hitting her? What the fuck?
As he embarked upon his quest to conquer the nation, she came to understand him better than anyone.
She thought he was an alright bloke.
The reins of this wild horse as he galloped about.
Whoa.
The people came to know her name, Nohime.
Would you like me to tell her name? No. Alright, well I guess some of these events are more important than others to get get some kind of British guy who's gonna narrate it for us. But that was Nohime, who the Nobunaga's Ambition games usually show as being kind of a middling above average political officer. You know, in the games where she's playable, obviously, because, you know, the early Nobunaga's Ambition games don't feel the need to make the Hime's characters who can, you know, build gunnery towers and shit. And then in Kessen 2, a game that, man, that would be a fun game to break out again one of these days. I've never played that on the channel. She's just kind of a generally positive, you know, rooting interest female character. But in Samurai Warriors, they decided to make her like a psychosexual maniac. Which it features one of the more fun endings of the Samurai Warriors games is Nohime's ending in the first game, where she basically has Nobunaga pinned down beneath her with a knife in her hand and is ready to murder him, and just decides that she loves him instead. But it's fucking weird. It's like charged with horniness, and it's quite weird, and it's really not what this game seems to be going for. What this video is going for is an ending. So when we come back next time, well, I guess I'll start the video by throwing down a save, and then we will jump into might be my last attack on the Ashina, because I think if I take their main castle, I won't get their officers this way. But I didn't want to expand any further in that direction. That just seems like a really good castle to have and build up. Without necessarily getting more invested in the Kanto, which I want to leave. It's a terrible strategic move, but I want to keep the Hojo and the Takeda, and also the Imagawa, the Saito, and the Oda. There's clans I want to leave alone because we're going to have historical interactions that are going to get messed up. There's no historical events involving the Uesugi and the Saito, but there are involving the Oda and the Uesugi, and there's events involving the Oda and the Saito. So I feel like if I knock the Saito out of the game early, I might mess things up and stop the Oda plotline from carrying through. We definitely want to leave the Imagawa to a lesser degree, the Hojo to a greater degree, and the Takeda to the greatest degree alone as best we can. And we'll see about our ability to do that continuing next time. Thanks for watching.